Hello everybody, and welcome to Engines of the Rio Grande, where I cover locomotives that were owned by the Denver and Rio Grande Western Railroad. In this episode, we're finally going to be talking about steam locomotives, and we're going to talk about our first articulated steam locomotive in this series, the 2882 Chesapeakes. By the early 1900s, railroads in America were experiencing a problem. They needed a locomotive that could haul heavier loads, but also needed to negotiate tight curves in mountains. This issue became a lot easier to solve when Anatole Mallet, a Swiss engineer, created a locomotive that would have two sets of driving wheels on an articulated frame, which could negotiate tight curves. This locomotive had two sets of cylinders, where initially the steam would go into one set of high-pressure cylinders, and then a second set of low-pressure cylinders before being blasted out of the smokestack. This locomotive became known as the Mallet. Over the 1900s, railroads experimented with the Mallet design with varying degrees of success. Articulated locomotives like the 0660 Old Mod, or 6-coupled Mallet, and Union Pacific's 2880 Consolidation Mallets, or Bull Mooses, were pains in the ass. An expert on Mallets exactly how those two went. Spoiler alert, the latter was a load of bullshit. Then there were locomotives like the Erie and Virginia triplexes, which were a mistake, at least mechanically. If you want to learn more, check out the Rocket City Railfan aka Andrew's video on how bad the triplexes were.